I wasn't gonna draft any quarterbacks, and that nigga said, "Okay, I'm gonna draft all of them." And that's some of the sickest.
Nobody gives a fuck.
That's some of the sickest shit I ever seen in my life.
Has anybody contacted you about a quarterback yet?
It has been all of 30 minutes since the draft.
Oh, shit.
We back, man. We back. Yo, what? So I don't know how this gonna come out, but we just gonna do it like this. Welcome back to another episode of Great Minds Drink Alike. If you ain't drinking,
you ain't thinking, you heard me.
It's your boy Rico Emilio Fresco Bar III. Some call me Rico, some call me Fresco. But what you won't call me is bro.
Fucking do it, man.
Hey, stop
that
cursing,
nigga, man.
Dude.
You hear me? That nigga.
Hey,
sorry, my bad.
Him.
My
That's
bad.
who I am. But anyways, man, call me what you want to call me, but just don't call me broke, man. I'm with my guy. I'm sorry. I'm with my brother. I'm with my brothers. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to curse. I promise y'all, Manscaped, I'm working on it. Everybody, I'm working on it. But I'm trying not to curse. It's your boy Rico Emilio Fresco Bar III. I'm with my brothers in the building, man.
Man, it's D-Stacks AD, man. Mr. 444 to the door, man. You can check my fantasy league. That's what I am. You heard me? That's what I do. And you know what I do for your baby mama, too. You heard me?
Easy money, no snipe. H-Town Cuddy. We know what time it is.
What the fuck was that?
You know what it is.
Drigo, Black Sheep, motherfucking Mafia in the motherfucking building. What's going down with it?
Yeah, man, we back, man. We back. Y'all have seen by now we did our fantasy draft for the folks, man. Welcome back to the football season.
Yes, sir.
Malone in the motherfucking building.
Sir.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga Malone. Man. Nah, he working like he
take his business,
he doing his damn thing. But yeah, man, we got the people in the building, man. It's been a hell of a day, man. Ups and downs. Emotions have been at a high and at a low.
Yes, sir.
But we back, man. We back. We did our draft. Football season is starting. So shout out to the NFL.
Sir, I mean,
how much y'all trying to make in the first week? In the first out of gambling, we a gambling podcast. That's why
500. Fuck you talking about 2,500. Yes, sir. I'm putting
2,500 first week.
Yes, I already crunk up last night, man. I missed on 2 picks.
Mo already won 1,300 in the last 3 days.
No, the fuck he didn't.
3 days.
I should have talked to him about it on the phone. Yeah, he definitely won't.
Man, call that nigga back.
No, man.
Oh shit.
My nigga definitely won he won an 800 and a 500 parlay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, off of preseason football. Yeah, I'm cranking it up. Parlay Poppy is back in session, man. I'm trying to go for a nice 1,500 first week of the season off of my Bovada, my prize picks, my underdog. One of these days, they're going to give us a code that we can give to y'all.
Facts.
So we can get some motherfucking money. We talked about who's going to win the chip, who's going to win the chip, who's going to be like the biggest disappointment. First off, my bad, I got ahead of myself. This episode is brought to you by Top of the Line Kennels.
Come on, man.
Let's go.
Top of the Line Kennels HTX, man. If you need you a pup,
Top of the Line Kennels.
If you need you a dog, you trying to see what's up.
Top of the Line Kennels.
We need to holler at Top of the Line Kennels,
yes,
but
sir.
if you need you a nice little pup, a nice little dog, and you need you some good luck,
Top of the Line Kennels, man.
Tap in with Top of the Line Kennels HTX, Top of the Line Kennels HTX.com, at Top of the Line Kennels HTX on all social medias. Make sure y'all tapping in with them. Any bully, any Frenchie that you need, any advice that you need on those dogs,
yes, sir.
Holler at them or Jono the Black Cat on Instagram. He gonna get you right. They're gonna make sure they set you up. So just tap in, man. They doing some good shit.
Yes, sir. Top of the Line Kennels, man.
But yeah, man, we back.
Yes,
we
sir.
paid our bills. We back.
Man, tell them people what we sipping on.
We are sipping on. What's that right there, E?
This is Don Julio. Añejo.
Cabrón.
Hey,
Birthday boy in this bitch. Know what? Matter of fact, guess the age, man. Holler at the pod. Guess the age. And
Yeah,
we'll talk
man.
about it later.
We got $50 for the niggas that can guess how old this nigga is.
If you guess right, I got you.
Man,
you better
speak
not
on
know
it.
me,
Nah,
nigga.
that's
Yeah, you can't be you can't be a nigga that got our phone.
Easy money, man. Easy fucking money, you heard me?
fucking sniper.
Oh,
Let's take a shot to my nigga birthday, man.
Let's go.
Happy birthday to E Money, man. No sniper.
Arriba!
We got Espelon, we got Don Julio, and we got Jose Cuervo Tradicional.
yeah.
Let's go.
Hella Mexican up here, man. Hella ethnic. Y'all just don't expect this ethnicity to come from us, man.
Yes, sir.
But what I was saying before, who do y'all think is gonna be like the biggest disappointment this NFL season? Football season back. Who y'all think gonna be the biggest?
Do you like team or player? Individual player?
Team.
Shit. The Jets.
Biggest disappointment?
I got the Jets.
To be the biggest
Because I
disappointment.
think they so high
Are they really?
So what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think the expectations for the Jets are?
I think it's AFC Championship or bust.
Okay. And what do you think they land? Knocked out second round?
Yeah, I think first round.
Oh shit.
I get first round. Knocked out first round.
Okay.
Yeah.
We gonna argue with his pick in a second, but what's your pick?
It's gonna be horrible. Will you forgive me?
Bro, you might.
Most definitely the Dallas Cowboys.
I was expecting that.
And I say this not because no, I'm not saying this. I'm being real. When Dak went to talk about it, I won't throw even 3 interceptions. Shut your whole
Man,
ass
he
up,
threw a lot
nigga.
that year. That's a fact.
Shut your whole ass. Your own cornerback told you shut your whole ass up, bro. Stop. I hate to say it, Dak. You're a decent player. You ain't got no deep ball, and you are good.
Pause.
But you be tripping. I don't think you got no fucking confidence. That's a pause.
A deep ball is crazy.
A deep ball?
Because if you say
Have you ever
back,
deep balled a bitch?
have you ever won balls?
I never deep. I deep hammer up here. You use your balls. You need some help, shawty.
No, I'm just saying.
The fuck? The fuck? Hey, take these too. The fuck?
Holy shit! Oh, I got some.
Oh shit!
But wait, there's more.
Hey, no, that ain't it. That ain't it. I got something else. Hold on. But yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Anyway, but
What
yeah.
did he say? Oh,
Back to Dak. I used to be a Dak fan. What he said was, "Have you ever deep balled the bitch?" Absolutely not.
Can you tell me what you before you tell me your pick, what you be on, bro?
Wait, have you ever deep balled the
Have
bitch?
you ever deep ball? I've never even said those words in my life. In fact,
Never. I didn't know the fucking phrase
This is what I'm
existed.
talking about. I'm thinking about balls deep in the bitch. That's what
I never put my balls in the hole. Literally, have you?
No, bro, that don't mean that, bro. It's
That's a different level of freakness.
whole
Look at Kobe
balls
Balls
deep in
picture.
that bitch.
Look to your
Balls
right.
deep
Look
and
to your
deep
left.
balls
Look
is
at Kobe's
crazy.
picture.
Oh shit! Huh?
I don't fuck around.
No, I'm just saying.
What? Explain. No, because I'm going to shut up. Explain.
This nigga bitch.
No, talk to me.
No.
Let's ask, before we even go to talking about
yeah,
this, I just ask one
let's
question.
approach this with curiosity.
Have you ever
So-
deep-balled the bitch, Rico?
I don't even know what that means.
No, I'm saying. Have you
Rico,
ever went
have
balls
you ever
deep?
deep-balled the bitch?
Have you ever went balls deep in the hole?
G. Malone.
He,
Hey, you can't hear G. Malone, but G. Malone said, fuck no. So, on the camera, shout out G. Malone again, always.
G Malone visuals. That nigga just cranking up. I just want y'all to understand that. I want
So, like, but he didn't deep-ball the bitch to get there.
No, what I'm saying is balls deep. That's what I thought about, bro. Everybody didn't say it to shit before.
balls deep and deep.
I've
balls
never
deep.
said balls deep before.
I've definitely said.
Hey,
balls deep.
baby, balls deep. No.
What?
He made a whole song.
Yeah, that
Freak ass
nigga.
brother,
That
bro.
sound like a
My freak ass brother, bro.
No, but I'm saying, like,
sexy red.
but
my
it-
nigga need 10% if you steal it.
but no, really, like, seriously, nobody's heard of that before.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. All right, okay, y'all got me.
Y'all.
Balls
bear-
deep in the balls deep in the
You
hole. is
spit it.
crazy.
You did that before. 'Cause you was past. That nigga got deep ball energy in his bitch.
deep. I'm sorry. Hey,
Hey, bro, what's up, bro? What's up? We ain't inviting this
I'm
nigga.
sorry,
no
I'm sorry,
more.
I'm sorry,
No,
I'm
sorry.
no,
Oh, man.
You say this every time I come, y'all kick me out, but it's okay.
that
bro.
is crazy, my nigga.
That nigga said deep ball.
deep ball energy.
back to foot. I'm scared to say balls because I don't want to.
Yeah, y'all
But
scared
anywho,
now, but-
back to playing football. I believe that I like the Cowboys, but I believe that Dak's not the answer, and I believe he's gonna be let down because I feel they got all the talent in the fucking world
Fact.
with anybody, but I feel like he's the one. Jerry believes in him though. He's the one who's gonna help them fail.
Cowboys gonna cowboy. I get it.
I believe them niggas
not-
got it though.
I ain't mad. Me too, but
Them niggas got it.
I'm not mad at any nigga saying the Cowboys being. They always the biggest disappointment.
Because every year
It's
is
every day.
Cowboy fans. Not saying you,
But no, TV. It's like TV.
Cowboys
is
gonna
always
win the
talking
Super Bowl.
about
Cowboys to the Super Bowl, and every year I don't see them guys.
This the first year I've said it though. This the first year I've said it.
You really?
So you gonna stand on that?
Cowboys and Jaguars in the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's
Cowboys
crazy.
and the Jaguars in the
different.
Super Bowl.
That's
I
crazy.
don't
Okay.
see it, bro. I'm with him. They gonna be the biggest disappointment.
I'm
Definitely
not.
gonna be the
That's-
biggest disappointment.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
So where is the expectation for the Cowboys right now? Is it the same with the Jets? NFC Championship or bust?
No, bro. They
First
got too
round.
much. Nah, they got
So
too
what's
much
the
talent.
Okay, so what's the expectation? So they need to win the Super Bowl, and
They have to win.
so
the
it's Super Bowl or bust for the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
For me, yeah.
Nothing else.
Super
I
Bowl
think
or
it's
bust.
Super Bowl or bust.
After almost
They got like a 3 year window.
I'm talking about this year though.
This year, it got to be Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. or
according to
bust.
the fans, the popular vote.
I'm talking to y'all though.
But I'm saying just what I hear.
That's every year.
Every year it should be that.
That's a fact.
Damn near it should be that. America's team.
So you think so what's your so what do you think the nation thinks the Cowboys should go to the Super Bowl?
Every year.
All right. I'm talking about this year. So this year for sure.
Oh yeah.
All
I
right,
mean,
okay.
on paper, they really should. Them motherfuckers.
I mean,
loaded.
yeah,
They're fucking
I mean, I
loaded.
said it all out. I think they should go to the Super Bowl too. So where do you think they land since they're going to be the biggest disappointment? Super Bowl or bust? Where did they fall off this season?
NFC championship.
I can't hear you.
Before the round before.
NFC championship, they get knocked out.
NFC champ, and that's the biggest disappointment of the season. The team.
well,
I don't think that makes
knocked out.
NFC.
What you think?
I think that they come in. They should win. They should win. I'm be honest. I'm kind of leery of the Jets. I mean, of the Giants. I don't know what the fuck they might do, but they actually got a decent team.
They scary.
People think that they don't
They
talk about
scary.
it. Them hoes good.
Nah, they
So
scary.
if that happens and they win the division, that means Cowboys come in as a wild card. I believe the Cowboys will lose in the second round.
I feel like the Cowboys are better off. They're not good when they get that first round bye. They're
fuck.
never good when they get.
You're definitely right.
They're never good when they get that first round bye. So they're better off playing. I feel like it has to be one of those Giants versus the Patriots situation where they're like the second in their division, but a wild card team, and they make it that way. That's how I see it. I think the Jags are going to be like the number one. I think they're going to have the best record in the league at the end of the regular
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Jag jerseys for motherfuckers that I didn't even know they were Jaguars
I even
fans.
bought a Jag jersey, and I'm a Cowboys fan.
You're fucking sick.
I mean, it was for the low. I spent like $25 for a
Then
Trevor
you're
Lawrence
definitely
jersey.
correct.
$25 for a Trevor Lawrence jersey. Like, I mean,
Shit.
y'all niggas are buying too. The shit
That's
was
a steal.
all black. Come on.
Oh, that's why my
Definitely
boy.
a steal.
Shout out Jonathan.
Hey,
That's why
shout-
you had that motherfucker on the other day.
Hey, hey, yo,
Bitch, bro.
you are a mark.
I love you, bro.
What's wrong with this nigga? So we got two Cowboys gonna be the biggest disappointment. You said the Jets. Did I say mine?
No, I don't think so.
Damn. I said the question. I didn't even think of the answer. Can we ask Malone what he thinks his biggest disappointment is going to be real fast?
I think it's gonna be it's got to be a big team, or it could just be a team that just disappointed.
Just whatever you think.
I think it's gonna be the Vikings
I thought that when
Oh, they really?
Yeah.
because I feel like they have
What do we niggas expect of them?
they're nothing but offense. They got a little pass rush, but their DB's ass.
Was anybody really expect a lot out of them?
I mean, not me.
Them niggas supposed to do something. They're a playoff team. They looking to win.
Oh,
the
them
division.
hoes actually got the
It's
offense, though.
division
So,
week right now. So
That's a fact.
It's the time they supposed to win the division.
I don't see them winning the division. I think Justin Fields, DJ Moore, I think they're gonna do their thing. But you think the biggest disappointment is gonna be the Vikings?
I can see that.
I can see it like them.
I don't think it's an expectation for them.
I wouldn't. It's the same thing every year with them, so I wouldn't say they a big disappointment. We already know they heavy on offense and their defense always sketchy. So I wouldn't say the Vikings as a big disappointment.
So what you saying is they were who we thought they were.
Right.
That's what you saying.
Pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
All right, okay.
A healthy A-Rod gonna be trouble though.
So Malone. Last question, real fast. Who do you think
Really?
we'll start this off real fast? Damn, the Vikings. I don't agree with that. I think, but I've never had an expectation for the Vikings.
Like you gotta have some type of expectation.
Yeah, I mean,
Playoff team.
yeah, maybe like a wild card team.
They really supposed to be. They can get to the NFC Championship.
I don't see them doing that. I've always seen them as overachievers. Kirk Cousin is the poster boy for overachievers. So that's how I always look at them. I mean,
decent.
I think it's because we look at Justin Jefferson as being so great.
No, they got some pieces.
Could
They
Kirk Cousins
got
do
that
more than
first
Dak in your
round
team?
receiver.
Nah.
They just lost Dalvin Cook. What you expect them to really do?
Oh no, they got,
Nah,
but they
they
got
good
fucking
without
Justin
Cook.
Jefferson.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure they good without Cook? Because their running game can be sketchy at times without Cook.
But the nigga that's replacing them played before when Cook was hurt with the shoulder.
And
And it was sketchy.
it was very sketchy. That's what I'm saying. Like, Dalvin Cook is a big piece to that success. So how can you just X him out of that?
That's how you feel, Drigo?
That's what
So
I'm telling
shit.
you.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what's coming out of my mouth.
Pause. Oh, I don't, what are you talking about?
So do we really worry about a running game with a team that throw the ball 55 times a game?
You gotta have some type of running game.
But do you worry about that necessarily with somebody that throw the ball 55 times a game? They throw that bitch.
It depends on who's throwing the ball 55 times. If Kirk Cousins is throwing the ball 55 times, yes, you have to worry about it.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Kirk Cousins' numbers pretty much line up with a bunch of motherfuckers. It's supposed to be good.
Yeah, but
I hate to say that.
But when the moment comes down, Kirk Cousins right now, he is this generation's. He's a poor man's Tony Romo to me. That's what Kirk Cousins is.
I like that.
Am I wrong in that?
Poor man's.
He's a
Tony
poor
Romo.
man's Tony Romo.
I like that.
But he actually stay on the field longer than Tony. So Tony might be a poor man.
Yeah, but when Tony, now I'm just.
He's still Tony Romo.
No.
I like that comparison.
Why does this always go back to the Cowboys? I feel like.
It wasn't supposed to.
It wasn't supposed to.
But that is good. That's good.
Yeah, that's how I look at Kirk Cousins. He's like a poor man's Tony Romo. It's like Tony Romo did pretty good, and everybody hated him. And I get it because at big moments, he did the most craziest shit that you could ever imagine.
That's a fact.
And Kirk, the fumble, and that was his first ever playoff game, and he never made it back from that. He never made it back from that. But with Kirk Cousins, you just see he blows 40-point leads. He gets beat by teams by 40 points.
Him or his defense? Or both?
Huh?
Because he
It's
started
both
making,
him and the defense or just him?
When you throwing pick sixes, it's him. He is the defense.
both.
That nigga turns into the
He
defense.
gets shaky when his defense start getting shaky.
And that's a fact. And if you're a quarterback that got to defend on that has to depend on your defense, how good are you?
Exactly.
That's a game manager.
Yeah, it's only probably like, just thinking about it, considering in the league, it's probably like 3 or 4 quarterbacks that you know for sure. Just be for real. Fuck the league. We got a lead. You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't coming back. They're going to kill your ass. It's not a lot of those players in any sport that you ain't got to worry about, that they got to depend on the defense. Those kind of people are not made.
You ain't
Those
lying.
generations those
Nah,
are not
that's a
made
fact.
every day.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So everybody need a little help.
So my next question is, I gotta handle a quick text message. But my next question is for y'all, like, who, Malone, for all of y'all, who are y'all sleeper picks, like y'all dark horse candidates for the NFL season this year? Who y'all got?
We're going team still.
Y'all can give y'all teams and y'all players.
I'll say the Saints, Derek Carr. I don't know if they.
For what? He been in the league 40 years. What else?
This is Louisiana shit, bro.
No, it's not, bro. I'm telling you.
This nigga
What
didn't
I'm
stand
saying
Louisiana
is,
but 3
what
months.
I'm saying is, nobody in this room think the Saints gonna go nowhere this year, right?
You like Jesus in
don't.
Egypt.
All right.
They wild card.
I think they're gonna be better than the wild card, is what I'm saying. And I think Derek Carr. I said this last year. I thought Derek Carr was gonna be the MVP last year, but I think this is gonna be the year
Of the
that he
league?
actually do. Yeah.
So you think he about
So
to
you
be on
really
some
like-
Drew Brees type shit?
I wouldn't say Drew Brees, but I think he's gonna be one of the top niggas.
But he was
in the
MVP
league.
of the league last year in your mind? Like, seriously?
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
Nigga, he had just got
He's
Devontae.
good, but you saying that he's going to be MVP of the league? You're fucking psychotic right now. Derek Carr, MVP of the league, bro?
Last year, Devontae had the most touchdowns in the league last
We're
year.
not talking about touchdown. We
No,
talking
what
about
I'm
him.
saying is Devontae had the most touchdowns of the league last year. I thought that was gonna kind of go into what Derek Carr was gonna have going on.
He's not with this
As
team
far-
anymore. That's what I'm
But
saying.
that's
No,
what
what I'm saying is the thought process.
yeah. Don't marry
Thought
yourself
process.
to the player. Marry yourself to the idea of Derek Carr before the season started last year, and Devontae Adams was new over there. Niggas thought he was gonna be pretty good,
Fact.
and he was a disappointment. But Devontae Adams had a lot of touchdowns.
Right.
It was just
But I don't think Derek Carr trash.
I feel
just
like-
don't think he MVP.
last year before the season, niggas could argue like how niggas.
He
think-
had been in the MVP. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was.
He had,
No, I think he's good. I think he'll be good for the Saints, actually.
I'm sorry. He had already been in MVP talks years before that. Now he's getting a premium wide receiver. So yes. And now he's getting a premium wide receiver, a premium running back that catches out the backfield.
Devontae Adams.
No,
No,
this year, Michael Thomas.
If he play.
If he come on, bro.
We talking about sleepers though. We talking about sleepers. So let's.
Before Michael Thomas got hurt, he was that nigga.
Yeah,
Like he was the nigga.
yeah.
It was nobody else. So if you get a full healthy Michael Thomas, a full healthy Alvin Kamara,
I love it.
It's always somebody.
Chris Olave, that offense could be crazy, bro.
But it's
Yeah, it's
always
one
somebody else. It's
We got a
never
good
not
def-
only
yeah,
you. It's
defense is
always
good, too.
somebody else.
That's why But that's why that's his pick. So, Malone, who's your dark horse or your sleeper pick for the season, player and team?
Then he got me about to say Michael Thomas. Oh, shit.
These niggas are Saints fans for the fans who don't know.
Niggas ain't stopping.
But I'm not mad at their picks though. I'm not mad at y'all picks.
Second pick, I'll say Aaron.
For sure.
The second pick is Aaron. For sure.
If he healthy, you can't never count him out.
So, Malone, you said who?
Michael Thomas.
Team? That's your sleeper?
Everybody talking about.
Yeah, nobody believes he's gonna do
Niggas
anything.
think he's
So
gonna get hurt again before he.
if he get 1,000 yards, bro, he will have won.
If that nigga get like 8 targets a game, I feel like he'll catch all them hoes except for like one, maybe every other game, and he'll be a solid fantasy and a solid player.
Facts.
Well,
Sure.
what they throw 10 at him? Nah, he gonna catch all of them. Nah, no bullshit.
Hey, bro, what's up with this nigga, bro?
Great, I'm sorry, bro. I ain't for you, bro.
Oh, all right, so Malone. So what's your sleeper team?
Sleeper team. If I let me see, he already said the Saints, so let me see. Maybe like the Chargers.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Nah.
Because the coach on the hot seat,
They got
they had a
like-
terrible season
They got
last
like
year.
3 wide receivers, bro. That's about to be crazy. And
Nah,
then
them
they
all
got
bad.
Justin Herbert.
Who the
Defense right. You know what I'm saying? They got some stars. Yeah, they could do something. Bosa coming off the edge. Everybody kind of quiet and sleeping on, and you ain't really speaking on them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, niggas not talking about the Chargers enough.
At all.
Keenan Allen, Mikey Williams. Who's the third receiver they got? They got Van
Quentin
Jeff.
Johnson, the first round pick.
Oh, did you draft him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it's your
Yeah.
Grady!
That
I hate this nigga so
that
much,
nigga
bro.
is sick. I was like, I remember seeing that name go across the ticker before I got the pickle.
Man,
I ain't mad at you, bro.
that amongst others, but yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Sick
lie.
fuck.
Shout out to you, Malone.
Thank you. Appreciate the shout out.
I was gonna see if.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so who's your sleeper?
Most definitely the sleeper team's gonna be the Jets. They're on the hard knocks.
Okay. Is that
For
really
some-
a sleeper?
Yeah, because they're on the
just fucking
fucking hard knocks.
Yeah,
But like
that's a fact.
the thing is like I hear a lot of people talking about Aaron Rodgers. He ain't got nothing else to prove, really. That bitch kill him.
I
Facts.
think he need one more ring, but
Yeah, he need okay.
I do
yeah,
too.
I think that'd be good for like argument wise.
his career.
But
like,
just saying like a nigga you know,
that was a dog.
oh yeah, that nigga dog, bro.
Yeah.
I watched him dropping dimes the other day. No, for real. Old,
Yeah.
That nigga old nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga still like if he can stay healthy, with him as always, if it's a shoulder, collarbone, some shit like that.
And he a hippie.
Yeah,
he be on-
but he should be healthy smoking that good
He on that.
weed.
He on that weed, them shrooms, ayahuasca.
Oh yeah.
He's one of those.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Talking about he disappearing for 30, 40 days at a time.
Yeah.
Fucking nigga, I was on the Mount Sinai, nigga, with Jesus, nigga. Oh, yeah, nigga. But look, anyway, yeah, for real though, nigga, I'm trying to see the face of God, nigga. High ass nigga. But look, anyway, the Jets are my sleeper. I think that they are a good football team that people are going to get caught up in the hype with.
For sure.
Most definitely. And for as far as like players, I honestly want to say, and I hate to be biased, I think that I want to say Will Anderson, but they expect him to be good. But I think that C.J. Stroud going to be better than what people say because they saying they think he's going to be trash.
Who'd you say? C.J. Stroud?
C.J. Stroud, I think he's going to be a better player than what people talking
Yeah,
about.
niggas.
And that's not no
talking
Texan fan shit
Nah, niggas not talking about C.J. like that.
at all.
They not.
He doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's a fact. You don't see no highlights, and you know what I'm saying. I got everybody's team on my I have them saved on my ESPN and my Bleacher Report app. So anytime some shit happen, I can talk shit to y'all. So I got the Saints on there. I've had Anthony Davis on my notifications since he got drafted. So I got the Saints.
But
I
he
got
can't
the
ball. He be hurt. That
no,
bitch
that's
can ball.
right. I got the Saints, the Pelicans, I got the Texans, I got the Rockets, and I got all of my teams: Cowboys, Lakers, all that. I got them all on there. So if anything happens, I can talk shit to all y'all niggas.
Straight up.
That's
all
sick.
y'all niggas.
That's very sick.
But let's keep it a buck. I'm like the minority here. We got 2 Texans fans, 2 Saints fans. I'm the only Cowboys fan.
Right now,
Who's Zay's team? Is he he's a Falcons fan?
I don't know.
Panthers fan.
I don't fucking know.
I
He's
think-
a Cam Newton fan.
So they
Yeah,
believe
I
in Bryce Young?
I think he's gonna have
Can
a
he-
solid season.
I think.
And I
Bryce-
think
I think
He's
Bijan
that-
Robinson is gonna be rookie of the year though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like Will.
And
I like
Will.
Will Anderson too, though.
They're offensive and
Will.
defensive. That's what I was
Yeah.
about to say. That's a fact.
Oh, it is broke down like
Yeah,
that. You
it
sure
is.
right?
Huh?
Oh, did you pick your sleeper? and stuff?
Yeah, we all picked our. I didn't pick my sleeper. I didn't
I
pick my
didn't pick mine.
Them historical
What's
teams
yours?
hard to be sleepers.
I think team wise, honestly, this is gonna sound crazy coming from a Texans fan.
Oh, shit.
Don't
but the
you fucking
Titans-
violate. Don't you fucking violate.
I think the Titans picking up D-Hop kind of put them over the top a little bit.
Who's their quarter?
Not over the
This
top.
coming from a nigga that drafted Ryan Tannehill, by the way.
Ryan Tannehill is decent.
He's ass. He's borderline about to get benched. He's this year's Matt
on the
Ryan,
bench.
right?
He wasn't even he was a fucking tight end that switched back to quarterback. So listen, this is the problem I got with you.
Hey,
Yeah.
You are a fucking Texan fan.
I
Don't you
understand.
ever in your life violate like that. We on fucking live stream, bro. Don't edit this shit. Say, bro, I can't believe you sat here and brought your black sheep ass in here and violated the Texans. And me and you always on teams, bro.
No, I'm for real, bro.
The Titans, our division, them niggas ain't talking about nobody in their division. Straight up.
That's a fact.
Nobody's gonna do that. That's an ultimate violation. After we get through, we gonna talk. I can't believe you did that shit, bro.
So the Titans, yeah, and then for player, I think George Pickens, the wide receiver.
Nah, that is a
I like
great
that.
one.
You think
that
he's
is a great one?
That bitch good though.
He gonna be.
Sleeper, bro. He gonna be.
Who drafted George Pickens?
But what about them?
You did?
Yes,
Can you
What
ever count the skills out?
what
I
pick?
got him
Oh, shit.
in like the what was that, Grady? Because you was
7.
talking about him.
G Malone said, "Don't talk to me."
I want to say the 6th or 7th round.
Okay, that's not. You said you was gonna pick him early, anyways, Malone.
That
So
nigga bad, bro.
yeah, that
Ooh,
Christian Watson over
them
George
fucking
Pickens is
Steelers
crazy.
always pop back up.
Christian Watson over George Pickens is crazy.
That's crazy because
Jordan
of
Love
his
might have a
quarterback
crazy year.
situation, bro.
I don't think so.
You think so?
I don't
But
think
his quarterback situation is different from what he had last year. How do we know how Jordan Love gonna pan out?
you can't argue with a nigga. that-
Never heard of him.
Right.
Jordan Love.
I mean, I get what you're saying for what we doing right now. It ain't gonna work. But
Hey,
I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You kind of took my pick, George Pickens. I don't know. My sleeper pick. I feel like niggas don't respect Bijan Robinson.
really?
Every. I mean,
No, I
besides.
feel like we do. We just
Do they have YouTube?
No,
The fuck?
when I talk about Bijan Rob, I'm gonna say sleeper because nobody's seen him play yet. Like you said, I think he's gonna be top 3 fantasy football rushing. I think he's gonna be top 3 in rushing attempts this season. I think he's gonna be a top 3 running back. He's gonna have like one of those years like Zeke and Todd Gurley had in their first year. Like
Saquon.
So he like Saquon if Saquon never get
got
hurt.
Saquon,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was
That's
just
why
about
I
to say
said.
that.
That's why I said Zeke
He
and
like
Todd Gurley.
Saquon if Saquon don't get hurt.
Yeah,
That's
Zeke
fact.
and Todd. I think he's gonna be
Yeah.
like Zeke.
Saquon beast.
Maybe more like Todd Gurley those first 2 years in L.A. or St. Louis.
He was
whatever.
different, wasn't he, bro?
Yeah, he was that.
Oh, he was different.
It was him and Le'Veon at that time.
Yeah.
It was him and Le'Veon. I get y'all Bijan. That's my sleeper player. My sleeper team. I already think the Jaguars are going to win the Super Bowl, and everybody thinks I'm crazy.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what it is. The Jaguars. I think the Jaguars can go to the Super Bowl. I think they can make it to the AFC Championship. I don't think people expect them to make it that far. They have Calvin Ridley coming back, looking crazy actually. Christian Kirk, who's the number 1 receiver, that's going to be a number 2 receiver behind him. Evan Ingram, like the last 6 weeks of the season, he went crazy. Travis Etienne, they traded James Robinson because of him. Trevor Lawrence, he's going to be top 3 in MVP candidacy this year, I think. The defense is where it's shaky, but if they can outscore you and outrun you, how athletic that offense is.
exactly what I was about to tell you. Sound like the Vikings conversation.
Are you really going to compare them to the Vikings?
No, I'm not.
That
but
is sick
I'm
work.
saying
Why not?
when it
Go
comes
ahead.
to the offensive side of everything, they offensive heavy. You c- name 2 players on their defense.
Just Jefferson's
That
2
don't
of.
help.
He's 2 of them receivers. Just Jefferson's 2 of them receivers. You just named the one.
Name 2
Decent.
defensive players for the Jaguars that's gonna help them come over the top.
That's why I said it's shaky. I
Yeah.
couldn't
So how can you not say how?
because I'll break it down for you. Trevor Lawrence is better than Kirk Cousins. Are we disagreeing on that? We don't even got to disagree. Like, let me just move on. So I think Trevor Lawrence is better than Kirk Cousins.
Good.
All right. So Justin Jefferson is better than Calvin Ridley.
Correct.
Who's the second receiver? Is KJ Osborne better than Christian Kirk? It's not. You don't got to answer that.
Can I say something?
Okay.
Justin Jefferson and Christian Kirk numbers together probably take the equal one. I mean, no, Christian Kirk and Calvin Ridley, depending on how it goes, it's gonna probably take. It's gonna take. That nigga Justin Jefferson like two niggas, bro.
Nah, not those two niggas. He like two niggas, but not those two niggas.
Not them two.
Close
That's
to it.
Not
two
the-
number one.
One and
receivers.
then three. 1 and 3, he's definitely them.
That's two number one receivers.
But 1 and 3, he's
No.
And
definitely.
Evan Ingram is going to be a top 3, top 5 tight end this
You
year.
really think so?
Did you see him in the?
number 4? I give him number 4.
yeah.
Did you see him last year, bro? He was going
Oh
crazy.
no, that bitch bad.
He was going crazy. 3 touchdown games, and that was with Christian Kirk on
Most
the
definitely.
team. And then Travis Etienne. I mean, you drafted him, so you know what's up.
Yeah.
You know what's up. So that's how I'm looking.
But
That's
I'm
how
not
I'm looking
hating,
at the sleep. Is Grady sending you a trade live on the podcast? Hey, I swear. Hey, listen. I swear to God, if Malone is sending Drigo a trade on the podcast,
No,
You
the
fucking
second part
sick,
is
bro.
telling him check.
he telling to check it in the middle of the podcast. That's crazy. You stopped our show just to make your fantasy team better. That's sick. That is the sickest shit ever. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man.
Do y'all want to hear a prime example of why niggas don't fuck with Grady?
All right.
Yeah.
Speak the whole shit.
Look at this.
Not,
You want that book? What you trying to get your on, bro?
not talk to the people.
What's
This
the
man
trade?
just tried to trade. I have George Pickens, who he wanted. He tried to trade me Drake London for George Pickens.
You sick fuck.
Hey, he drafted Drake London as a rookie last year, so he has some feelings toward Drake London. I think Drake London.
quarterback
He
Did they
actually
get-
did okay.
What quarterback the
He did okay as a rookie.
They got
got
that.
Calvin Ridley.
Ritter, Desmond Ritter. Desmond Ritter. He got
played
drafted
for
last year.
Cincinnati.
He played for Cincinnati. He's pretty good.
No, he did okay though.
He's
He just
great.
never played in
He a
the
game
NFL.
manager.
I'm
He's
saying
another
London
game
did okay.
manager.
Now London did
He
good.
a poor man Kyler Murray on some shit.
No, I don't think he a poor man, Kyler Murray.
Okay.
I think he's a different type of game manager.
I'm not mad at it.
Who?
Desmond Ritter.
Riddler for Atlanta.
I really don't know shit. I seen him play a little bit,
We didn't get to see enough, so that's why we can't.
but he's
say
starting
much.
this year, right?
Yeah, he's
he
starting.
just started this year.
Mariota disappeared.
Do you really think a nigga-
Mariota went to a different team, I
A
think.
nigga ain't really gonna really do something.
You never know.
It's a
His
nigga, bro.
last
Don't do
name
that.
Riddler.
It's a brother. We need all black quarterbacks.
He's cut.
Wow.
So you gonna run with Richardson all year?
I got Richardson and Russell Wilson. I'll figure it out. By week 5, I'll have it figured out.
You really think Anthony Richardson gonna pan out like that?
You
I think he'll
draft?
throw a lot of interceptions.
I think he's gonna throw a lot of interceptions,
it-
but I think the rushing touchdowns and rushing yards will offset that.
Ain't something wrong with that
Different
nigga
type
Big
of
Toe?
Justin Fields.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have Justin Fields. I think he's gonna be a poor man's Justin Fields, and I'm cool with that.
What's wrong with his big toe?
First
I don't
year.
know nothing about no nigga.
First-
But
Ain't that nigga foot fucked up?
First year Justin Fields.
He
not
can
the second
throw,
year.
bro. Anthony Richardson can throw. I think it's just gonna find him.
it's just a lot
Take
of
him
picks,
some time.
and he doesn't have a DJ Moore or a a Darnell Mooney.
And he finna lose
Pitts
Taylor,
is
right?
Pretty cool.
Huh?
And he finna use Jonathan Taylor too.
Yeah, he is.
He's
That's a
out
good
there
check down,
already.
boy.
He already lost him.
So last edition of the pod or whatever, we talked about the Johnny Manziel shit
Yeah,
as far as the we say bias, the bias from Reggie Bush and Johnny Manziel. How do y'all feel about that? As far as Johnny Manziel, he at this point he admitted to
yeah,
getting paid for his signatures,
yeah. Facts.
and I get Reggie Bush not even admitting to it on some shit.
Yeah, Reggie Bush saying it's some bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. So do y'all think that Johnny Manziel should get his Heisman stripped, or Reggie Bush should have his shit immediately?
I think.
Get me started.
Yeah, I don't think that anybody should get their Heisman taken because they took some money, especially after the NIL shit came out.
Right.
I don't think that nobody should get anything stripped. I think anybody, if they had it stripped before, they should get their Heisman back. Any reward it was, Doak Walker reward, whatever. I think they should get that back. The conversation is really like, why did Reggie Bush get his Heisman taken and not Johnny Manziel? It feel like Reggie Bush had already left the league by the time he got caught.
Right.
So when Reggie Bush got hit with those sanctions, he was in the NFL. So the only thing they could do as a punishment was to take his Heisman. That's the only thing they had. That's the only tie he had to the NCAA that mattered. So they wanted to hurt him the most. As far as Johnny Manziel, it was like they caught him. they made a bullshit story, and if y'all watch the doc, he got, or if you was living in 2012, 2013,
Right.
he got suspended for 2 quarters.
Yeah.
Half.
Yeah, he got suspended for 2 quarters for getting paid for signatures, and Reggie Bush he didn't get suspended for anything because he was in the NFL, but they took away his Heisman, and that's part of your legacy at the end of the day.
That's fact.
That's the biggest part. One of the biggest things.
You got to talk into the mic, bro.
That's one of the biggest pieces of your legacy, especially if you're Reggie Bush.
Facts.
We just said he was the greatest college player.
Right.
That's the biggest part of his legacy.
Facts. That's like those are the moments that we remember. Like those are the times that we remember. And we talking about Johnny Manziel not getting his take, and he got a 2-quarter suspension, but Reggie Bush is 10, 15 years later, and he's still waiting to get his Heisman back.
That's it.
And he's going on these different campaigns to get it back.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't think that to answer your question, I don't think Johnny Manziel should be taken. And I think that Reggie Bush should get his back. I don't think they should take it for those types of situations. But I feel like, do y'all think, like, is it? I feel like that shit is racist. I ain't gonna ask y'all what y'all think. I'm gonna tell y'all. I feel like that it's some type of racial bias. It's a white boy in Texas and a black boy in California.
Right.
Like, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what y'all want to say, but I think it's some type of racial bias, or it's some undertones there.
I
There's
can remember.
no way around it in this conversation. I don't think there's any way around it because it's the exact same situation.
Facts.
Right.
The exact same
Exactly.
situation.
Yeah.
Identical.
They were both at the peak of their careers at that time. Well, Reggie Bush, not really, but you know what I mean. So it's like, at the time, you could have easily taken Manziel's. Now you could take it because he's admitted to it. But are they really going to do it?
Nope.
And
They
we
might.
all know why.
And the crazy thing is, this being a country that's supposed to be founded on democracy, for it to still have these kind of situations, it's crazy. As far as being a democracy, like a country is founded on democracy, and for like this type of shit to keep going on, it's crazy because that's the whole reason to have a democracy, to have equality.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So like, even in sports, it's supposed to run through everything, whether it be sports, whether it be in the banking, whether it be
Yeah.
economics, whatever it is, the housing, whatever we got going on in this country is supposed to be basically democracy. Everybody got action.
For sure.
So for Reggie Bush, arguably definitely one of the greatest, and Manziel, bad boy for sure, one of the greatest, for him to be in the situation because you got boosters,
Yep.
old school Republicans.
Speak on
I
that.
played sports.
Yeah.
So old school Republicans who would have us go work at their car wash for the summer and give us $10,000. Go over there and don't do shit and put you on females, put you on all this shit. I'm just being real. Help you get vehicles, all that, just so you can perform well and pause. But
Yikes.
but yeah, yikes. But yeah, like seriously, those guys, you never hear about them being in trouble. They've donated halls, they donate books, but it's all for the performance of the player.
Right.
And you never hear about them getting in trouble. Why the fuck are y'all worried about Reggie Bush Heisman to prove a point when you got this motherfucker who admitted to it and he didn't get any kind of punishment?
And that's a
And you got this guy basically on corporal punishment where his legacy is tarnished, and it's like motherfucker don't even look at him. When you Google up greatest college players, what they bring along with, oh, his record was that he took this. But what about all these motherfuckers that took it? Pause.
Crazy.
It ain't no pause, but I get what you're saying. It's
You
crazy.
understand what I'm saying,
Yeah, I get
though?
what you're saying. And I'll take it a step even further. Like, Reggie Bush does not have a criminal record, and that's not against criminals, but I'm just saying.
That's
If Reggie-
shit.
But Reggie Bush don't got a criminal record.
That's good
Johnny
shit.
Manziel, he was always caught with DUIs.
That's good shit,
We
man.
seen him running from cops and fighting with cops outside of bars. Like, we seen that. Like, when it's a black boy in college getting drunk and having a situation, oh, he's a thug. But when it's Johnny Manziel, or if it's a white boy or just a non-black kid in college that gets drunk or they fuck up, oh, they're just a frat kid. Oh, they're just partying too hard. It's always a party, but with us, it's a crime. You get what I'm saying?
Can you say that they're just a what so I can finish the last word?
What?
That's just a, go ahead, just say that shit.
It's always with us, it's a party, but with them, it's a,
Nigga,
yeah.
basically. I'm sorry to say that.
Cue the story of OJ. But nah, for real, still nigga like. And I was talking to Pops about it like recently, and just piggybacking off the situation. We all parents here. We're all parents. And shout out to you, man. This your first year taking the youngest to the, you know what I'm saying, out to school.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Man, I seen that. And I was like, I'm really washed.
Bro.
Like Drigo got kids going to school. And I'm washed, bro. But I was talking to Pops about, because we're watching a lot of shit happen right now. Like, you seen the shit that's going on with H.I.S.D. Y'all see what H.I.S.D. what they're taking they taking the libraries and turning them into ISS detention centers and shit.
That's some sick shit.
Alternative schools.
Yeah, they're turning them into like OAC and ALC into the libraries and HISD.
And all that, libraries are going to be for that.
And
multiple.
And the thing that fucked me, my son is in Katy, but this is what I saw when I went to Katy. When I went to meet the teacher in all the open houses, they're going through like a whole revamp of their curriculum. And we're in Texas. Greg Abbott is, we got Greg Abbott in charge of everything. So when we went there, we met the teacher. There are all these free books you can grab as many as you want. Like hallways full of books and crates of books because they're revamping the whole curriculum. We don't know what that curriculum is going to be because we're not going to be in the school and the kids are only going to tell us as much as they feel like telling us as parents and as kids. But I was talking to Pops and it's like, you already know what's going on in Florida. They're changing the whole story of slavery with black people. Definitely. So we don't know what's going to happen in Texas or across America. Like, I'm not going to hold you. I'm thinking about private school right now. Right. Like, I'm really thinking about it. It's going to be a heavy, like for the first couple years. Yeah, I'm thinking about private school right now. But just to ask y'all, bro, like, where do y'all stand with the racial dynamics in schools with the teachers, not just the teachers, but the curriculum? You know what I'm saying? What are y'all seeing? Because they changing the curriculum and they're not telling us that they're changing it.
Right. I can say I know I seen some online I seen some on a couple weeks ago online where, and I hate to get into the GPS community on some
yeah,
but you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I seen that it was a transgender teacher.
I remember.
And the parents took the kids out of the transgender teacher class. Right. And she was like, "Nah, I think it's kind of fucked up that they take the kids out the class."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Nah, it's not fucked up. If you want to teach your kids a certain way, or you want to teach your kids like a certain lifestyle on some shit, I feel like you don't have to teach them. But we are so accustomed to us learning certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the 9th graders gonna learn this. They're gonna learn. The 10th graders gonna learn this. That, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth type shit. To where now we looking at it like, hell yeah, they gonna learn X, Y, and Z, and they gonna come home and we gonna know some shit that they gonna say some shit that we don't know nothing about. Now it's taking it to a whole nother level. When you start to take slavery and you start to take history, and it's not even that it's history that y'all wrote.
It's his story.
Yeah, it's his story on some shit.
His story.
That y'all wrote, and we don't even know if all of these things kind of coincide. It is the same thing that we learned on some shit.
No, it's not.
So we know for definitely not.
Yeah,
they said
that it's diluted. It's diluted too.
It's changed. They said slavery helped black people join. They said they turned slavery into some shit like
it's a good
like a rehabilitation type thing.
They told us it was a bad thing.
Yeah, like they said they taught black people life skills or something.
They didn't even want to speak on it with us. Honestly, they got to stay away from it. Like they'll talk about it. They'll talk about the forefathers, but they wouldn't be like. They definitely wouldn't say no shit about it was a good thing.
Nah.
What kind of bullshit is that?
I'm from South Carolina, so I went to schools where you see the Confederate flag in the classrooms. Like I didn't know nothing about that till I was like 19 years old. So I didn't know about the Confederate flag. I just knew it was a Southern thing and it was a cool looking American flag. Right. That's how we thought about it.
Did you have a shirt?
No, I never had a shirt, but I'm just saying in the classrooms, you always saw it. My parents knew what it was, but I didn't know what it was. So when I went to the classrooms, my parents tried to put me in a private school after a while. They put me in private school. And I feel like, looking back at it, where I was, it was kind of worse because you try to get your kids, open them up to different horizons, but it was on some Southern good old boy, you know what I'm saying, a white people private school, where it wasn't like, oh, the preppy kids, it was more of the redneck, you know what I'm saying, the white rednecks. It's different types of whites. Just like it's different types of niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I was going to school out in South Carolina, I saw the different racist teachers. So I think about like the types of schools, if I'm going to choose a private school, what I'm going to put my son in. But I remember seeing shit, and we saw the Confederate flags. I tell niggas this all the time. I didn't go to a lot of like field trips growing up. The main field trip we went to was Fort Sumter. Fort Sumter is the site where the Civil War started.
Yeah.
They don't tell us why the Civil War started. We go through a whole tour of where, like, we walk on slaves' fucking graves. You know what I'm saying? It that's what the sightseeing is in Charleston, South Carolina. It's a beautiful city, but when you look at it and see what the history is of what you're standing on, it's like, oh, these are like piled up slave soldiers. You know what I'm saying? They were using them as soldiers in the Civil War, but they wouldn't, give them the titles and stuff like that. So I've seen these different times that happen. I mean, I got a coach or a teacher from high school that literally sends me Facebook messages every day of not racial, but some MAGA rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? Every time it's some anti-Biden, extra Republican shit. So, you know how I am on how I was on Facebook. I was always speaking out about that shit, especially during the elections. Election is coming up now, so he's going crazy in the
Let's go.
But we see these teachers that we thought were supposed to be like our, like even with the Bishop Sycamore shit. What Bomani Jones said was one of the highest titles. You got your teacher, you got your doctor, you got your pastor, coaches up there too.
Right.
And one of my coaches, I thought he was so much for me in high school. I thought he cared about me. But as I became an adult and grew my own mind, and we talked about this before, but as I grew my own mind and opinion, and as I grew my own, I guess, political beliefs, or I saw how the country is, I realized that like a lot of my teachers were racist. Right. Have y'all ever realized like a lot of y'all white teachers y'all had was, you know what I'm saying, of that ilk?
I mean, I think that's what kind of comes down to. Because if you, I wouldn't say you, but me as a black man, I'll say me as a black man. If I see a black kid, I want them to learn a certain way. You know what I'm saying? My kids, I want them to learn a certain way. I want them to think a certain way when it comes to, hey, listen here, look out for this, look out for that. You know what I'm saying? This is what that is. When they say this really what it means. It's not really that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we get into the prejudice and racist conversations, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, what's the difference between prejudice and racist?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I think at some point, it's always going to be some type of racism, us as black people and them as white people. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be like some type of ideal that I want my kid to have when you step into certain situations.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That a white kid would never have to. I couldn't even approach a Caucasian kid, a white kid like this.
Yeah.
Because I know my black kid has went through some shit or may experience some shit that you probably would never even, you know what I'm saying, think about.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? As far as like with black and white, I know we kind of along that line, kind of threading that line.
For sure.
I don't feel that black people are even racist. I feel that we are for who are for us, and we really talk that. Because if you look at the black household, we let anybody in who cool with us. It can be the white boy. That's the white boy. He come over there.
Yeah.
He get the same love from your mama as anybody else. Mama ain't gonna look at him crazy. So I can go as far as, I hate to say this, it's gonna be not that many racist black people. What it is, I would say that we are protective of our people. Like, we don't want them to go through that. But I really think that black people are so, homeless is not the word, our hospitality level is so great.
Yeah, facts.
That we just want people to be good with us.
Facts.
And we gonna be good with them.
We always heard, like, be the change you want to see in the world.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what we always try to pay it forward. Southern hospitality. We always want to be, what's the golden rule? Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. I feel like that's what we all were built on that principle. And all of our ancestors, all of our people was built on that principle.
Even through all we went through as a people, we still at that place right now.
That's a fact, and it's not just us. I can only speak as a black man because I'm a black man.
Right.
Yeah.
My son is half Asian. I know other minorities, you know what I'm saying, that deal with shit that we don't have to deal with. But I just feel like we get the bad end of the deal.
They so sick that when we call him half Asian, they gonna want to call him straight black.
He's black.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy though, right?
Yeah, he's the perfect complexion black man. That's what he is.
Crazy.
That's what it is.
The fact that they changing the curriculum in the H is crazy to me. Because the H is so fucking diverse. Exactly. And it's like, to take a part of with our history. Well, I can't say that's what they doing. Yeah. But I could imagine that's the focal point about all this shit, is to take the bad shit out. Like, let's take some of the shit.
Pause. Get the fuck off my phone, GB.
Oh, shit.
Grady, we having some real-ass conversation.
What the fuck, bro?
Yo, Malone, we having a real-ass conversation, and you out here sending bullshit-ass trades.
Oh shit!
Oh my God, this
This
is
nigga
crazy.
just tried to trade me for C.D. Lamb, Drake London, and Ezekiel Elliott. Get the fuck out of here.
What you saying?
But no, I think it's gonna be detrimental. And I was talking to one of my partners about this. He was telling me like he finna homeschool his child because of situations like this. To where it's like, I need my child, I need my son, I need my daughter to have some type of like foundation when it comes to teaching.
Right.
To where I love my niece so much. And the reason I love my niece is because my niece 8 now.
Yeah.
But from the time she was 6 or like you know how you can tell a kid something and they be like, okay, that's the right thing. Let me go do this. You know what I'm saying? My niece is the one that's gonna challenge. Nigga, what do you mean? You know what I mean? Explain to me why you think, and some people take that disrespectful.
Right.
But in all reality, I need to understand your way of thinking. Because my way of thinking as a 6-year-old, I think is a little different.
Fact.
I don't know if what you saying is like some real solid shit or it's the truth. So let me know. Explain to me like, oh, okay, I understand it. And like I said, some niggas may think, oh, nigga, what the fuck? Like, she disrespectful as fuck. But at the same time, like, she's expanding her mind past the norm. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly how Barry is.
Right.
Every time you tell Barry something, why? Barry, go to bed. Why? Because you need to sleep. Why? Because you're going to be tired in the morning and you're not going to get no breakfast. Okay, I'm going to go to sleep.
Right.
Sometimes it's not like they just trying to be argumentative. Kids they feel more comfortable because anxiety is a real thing.
Right.
At every age, we don't talk about shit like that.
Right.
Like, you don't think a 3-year-old has anxiety because it's a 3-year-old.
Right.
But that type of shit happens where there's anxiety where a kid is, I want to be at peace to understand why I'm doing this because I'm just going off of what my parents say, what off my grandparents say, what my auntie, my uncle, whatever they saying. But at some point, it's like I need to know what's up.
And that's full circle to kids being tolerated and kids just being taught.
We're going to bring that back.
Yeah.
We're going to bring that back.
Yeah.
We done seen a lot of shit now.
Facts.
Hey, man. we done seen a lot of shit.
Yeah. My kid's big now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twins, boys, 17
So
years
you done
old.
seen it all.
My boys seniors. And my daughter, she a sophomore. Gonna graduate with a high school diploma, sophomore, and she gonna graduate with
God damn, how old
her
you is?
associate's
Hey.
degree. You know what I'm saying? 2 years. Take that. In a couple days, I'll be. You might not even know the kid's age.
Man. Now that's some real money there.
Man, stop all that shit. I ain't paying.
Yeah, we ain't paying y'all niggas, man.
Jack move.
Get it back in blood, bitch.
Hey, that's your shit there. Get it back in blood,
Get
bitch.
it back in blood, bitch,
Hey,
man.
get off the fucking ESPN app, nigga.
Free Big H.I.S.D, man. Hey,
Yeah, man.
God damn, but hey, man, I think I'm gonna win the chip. Shout out to Bishop Sycamore. Shout out to all y'all teams out there, man. But thank y'all for tuning into another episode of
Yes, man.
Great
We
Minds
appreciate
Drink
y'all,
Alike. If you ain't drinking,
You ain't thinking, you know what I mean? That's
hey,
what
boy,
it is.
it's your boy Rico Emilio Frescobar III.
Empty cup ass niggas.
Call me him. Call me what you want to call me, but do not call me broke.
Don't call that nigga broke, man.
Got some guys in the building, some great guys,
Yes,
great
sir.
guys.
You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Malone, what up? What's up, man? Yeah.
Hey.
Stack, what up?
Hey, we outside, man. Y'all know what we do, man. D-Stacks, AD, Mr. 444. I'm going to be y'all motherfucking champion this year, you hear me? I'm going to say that in the camera.
Yeah,
I might not be, but I might be, you hear me? Stop playing, man. What's up, man?
We're going to play this clip in 3 months.
Easy money. What's up, man?
easy money, no snipe, man.
No
H-Town,
motherfucking
cut it, man. Acres Home 44 in the building. Let's swing and bang. Let's do our thing. Pop, pop, pop.
I just realized what Acres Home meant, too.
You a sick fuck.
Okay.
You're crazy.
Wow.
This nigga fucking nuts, man.
You know what Acres Home mean?
You're crazy.
Most definitely.
Okay. So I'm the only dumb nigga in the room. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you just from Pine Bluff.
You're probably tripping right now.
You Pine Bluff suckers.
Where's Pine Bluff?
Stop
That's the
trying
mystery
to
question.
steal my
Anybody answer that? That's $20. Where's Pine Bluff?
Don't worry,
So
we're
where you
gonna
want this nigga?
we're gonna play Debo talking about Pine Bluff in this clip. But
Hey, bro.
Drigo,
Relax, bro.
Drigo, what's up?
Shit.
What's up with it? Drigo Felix in the building. Black Sheep motherfucking Mafia. I'm in this hoe. Y'all need any photos or videos, get at me at Drigo
This nigga ran
Felix.
an ad.
DRIGO.
That's how you supposed to do it.
FELIXX. Appreciate you.
Talk to the man. He got the all the shit going on, man. Speak on it. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Pass Malone the camera. Pass Malone.
Grady, get at me, bro. We gotta work together, bro.
Hey.
Hey,
We got
yo.
collabs on camera, bitch.
bitch.
You heard me?
Take a shot to that shit.
This J. Cole and
I
Kendrick
take a shot
Lamar.
to that, man.
Let's go.
Let me pause.
Damn, bitch, you about to-
Hold up, son.
It's Young G Malone in the
Oh,
building.
fuck.
Fuck your
Shout out
shot.
to my nigga Drigo, though. Real
Nigga,
talk.
toast a nigga whole ass nigga.
My bad, bro.
If you ain't drinking, you ain't thinking.
Speak on it. They already drink.
Yeah, we out this bitch, you heard me?
Yeah, man, we out, man. We out. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. Hey, man, Great Minds drinking like every Wednesday and Thursday, but we need y'all to make sure y'all hit that notification bell and subscribe.
Bow.
Hold on. Can I tell them niggas one more thing, bro?
Tell them something.
Let's hear, bro. I'm finna drop this link right here, right?
Hold
here.
on, wait.
When we drop the clip, I'm gonna drop the link right here.
Let's go.
If you're not following GMDA, bro, you don't fuck with Stacks, man.
All right.
And I don't like that shit. You
He
heard
said
me?
that.
And I fuck with you because so you should fuck with me. You heard me? And that's just what it is.
Hey, man, fool with me because you cool with me. Fuck with you
Because you're stuck with me. You heard me? And that's just what it is.
Speak on it. Hey, man, we got to get the fuck up out of here. We are so far past our time.
What the